Hello and welcome to West Carolina Freightliner in Asheville, North Carolina. This is a 2000 Sterling A9500 day cab. This truck has a C10 350 horsepower engine and a 10-speed manual transmission. This truck does have hood mirrors and I do see an air shield. The front wheels are aluminum and the front tire size is 11R22.5. You can see the tires here. There's a lot of life left in those tires. Going down the side of the truck, I do see a little bit of paint chipping here and maybe a little bit of cracking right there. Not bad. This truck does have a block heater. You do have the diamond plate non-skid steps here. It is a dual fuel tank. I think this one is 80 and the other one is 100. You do have cab extenders here with grab handle here and a grab handle here. This does have a catwalk access. The batteries are located here behind the cab. Here is the back of the cab. There's a grab handle there. Your air lines are there. It does have a single back of cab right hand exhaust there. It does have 4 batteries. Now if you notice, this truck has almost no rust. This is a very clean, practically rust-free truck. It is an air slide fifth wheel, just a Fontaine, and it does have it looks like the Hendrickson leaf spring system in the back. The tandem tires here, the front axle tires here, they have a good little bit of tread on them. I do see a little bit of dipping here in the tire, so this may have been run with the improper air pressure a time or two. I have a quarter fender here. You do have steel wheels in the back and the 11R22.5 tires. These are caps. That one is a cap and that one is a cap. You have your shock here and a mud flat bracket here. It is a air slide fifth wheel, and again you can see the truck here, how it just doesn't have hardly any rust at all on it. You have your lights here, mud flat bracket here. Here's the tires on the right side. Now again, I see that same little dipping pattern right there on the tire, but there is a lot of tread left in both of these tires. Steel wheels on the rear. Here is the suspension here. You have a quarter fender here. Here is the right hand side fuel tank, and this one is a little larger than the other one. This one may be 100 or 120. Here is a cab extender here. Again, it's safety features. I have a handle there and you have a handle here. The paint looks good. I see a little tiny bit of chipping, just a few little, maybe a rock or something come up and took a little bit of paint off there. Nothing bad at all. 11R22.5 front steer tires, aluminum wheel and hood mirrors. And we're going to look at the engine. One thing I like about this truck is the hood is very easy to open. I did not even need to lever myself to get up to open the hood. It opened very, very easily. Here is the C10 engine, and it looks super clean. I don't see any oil leaks. There's a filter there. I do see a little leak here around the steering box. But there's a shock here, but the engine looks dry. This truck has been sitting here for about 3 weeks, and I do not see any sign of an oil leak anywhere on the ground underneath the engine. So walking around to the other side of the truck, you do have removable tow hooks here for the front. Again, a look at the engine, and I do not see it slobbering oil anywhere. It looks to be dry as a bone. Looking down the side, I'll see if I can get the camera up underneath there so you can get a good shot of that. Looks dry. Again, look at the ground. I don't see any oil anywhere on the ground. You do have a see-through container here. It looks like we might need to add a little bit of coolant to this truck. And now we're going to walk inside, and you have nice mirrors. You have hood mirrors, and then you have the convex mirror and the West Coast mirror there. Again, it's a Sterling. It's a 2000 model. Opening up the cab, you can see that the entry into the Sterling is very easy. You have a grab handle on the right hand side, and you also have a grab handle on the door, and then you have the non-skid steps, and it is a wide opening, so you can get up in this truck very easily. This truck has not been cleaned, so overlook the dirt in here. This is a air ride seat. It looks like this might need to be reattached, but it does work. The dash here, you have your blinkers here. It is remote mirrors. Here's your passenger side seat, and the passenger side is a stationary seat, so it is not an air ride. Looking at the above head roof here, this is a 10-speed manual transmission. It is a Meritor transmission. Oh, and I just cut the turn signals on. All right, looking at the dash. The sun is not going to be in my favor here, but I'm going to try to show you what I can. There's a fifth wheel slide that does have a suspension dump valve to lower the back suspension. Heated mirrors, a trailer hookup, and it looks like the road lamp button is here, and here's your T-brake. Air conditioning, your trailer air supply, and your parking brake. This does have a radio. I have not tested it out, so I don't know if it works. It looks like it is to be a weather radio with a CD player. There is a air suspension pressure gauge. Those are always sweet to have. Your air pressure here, the fuel gauge here. Again, the truck has 893,700 and some change on the miles. Here is your RPM. And then this truck has the oil pressure, water temperature, and voltmeter. It does have a tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And there is a cruise control, which is located on the steering wheel. One thing I like about this truck is it has never failed to start. Every time I have been out here to start this truck, this little baby has fired right up. With the Sterling, remember you got to turn the key there, and it's a push button start here. And there she goes. It fires right up. I love this truck. It's going to be a great truck for someone. We have it priced right at $8,500. So please give us a call. This truck won't last long at this price. Give us a call. This is Darlene at West Carolina.